Hello everyone, this is Ross with Market Traders Daily, and this is today's video analysis for April 23rd, 2020. Today we're looking at the USDJPY, the US dollar, versus the Japanese yen for today's trade analysis. Now, of course, we do have some news coming up for the day for the U.S., so we definitely want to pay attention to that. 8:30 a.m. Eastern U.S. time, some unemployment claims. Of course, we know that those are very historic and significant right now. Manufacturing PMI also coming up at 9:45 a.m. So all of that news, especially the unemployment claims, may have a significant impact on the market. I need to watch for extraordinary volatility around these types of news events. That could affect the US dollar and, of course, could affect the US dollar versus the Japanese yen. As we can see for the past 5 days, maybe even 6 days, this currency pair has been stuck inside of a range. I have a black box there to represent that range, the orange shaded area, 107.55.40 at the bottom, blue zone, 108.0, 107.85 at the top. Been bouncing around in there for 5 or 6 days now, so we definitely want to pay attention to that. Look for trading opportunities around there. Now, it's not too hard to see in hindsight that selling the blue zone, buying the orange zone over the past 5 days, you could have made a ton of profit just by doing that. So here we are again, once again, at the orange zone. So you have some decisions to make. Are you going to buy and look for the continuation of the range or a breakout higher, which would be a positive US dollar move? Or are you going to wait for the breakout trade to sell underneath the orange shade area? So we're here at the very bottom of that range. Let me zoom in one time here. And you can see we're at the orange zone. We're at the very bottom of the range. So really, one of two things is going to happen, and that's really all you have to figure out: is it going to bounce off here and go up, or is it going to break through and go lower? That's about as simplified as we can make trading. 4-hour time frame. Let's zoom it out one time. There you go. So again, here we are sitting here at the orange zone. These are two decisions that you and I have to make. What do we think is going to happen? Will the dollar appreciate today, go up, setting this back from the orange zone to the blue zone or higher if it breaks the blue zone? Or will the dollar fall, break through the orange zone? So one of the things that we talk about in the live trade room quite often is, what does a breakout look like? And I think this is a great example of it because we've seen multiple times here and even back here where the market has been underneath the orange shaded area and then turned around right around and went right back up. So we have to figure out what is a what is a real so we have to figure out what is a breakout. What does that look like? How will we know when it's a real breakout? And that's one of the things we talk about quite often in the live trade room is, how do we understand what's a false breakout and what's a real breakout? Because every one of these blue circles was a false breakout underneath 107.40. So one of the things that I will always look for is a full candle body that gets underneath the support in this case, or the breakout lower. A full candle body, that's going to be a great clue to a real breakout. You know, the last blue circle that you see here, we even saw the red candle close, blue candle open underneath 107.40. So if you were simply waiting for a close like the red candle and you sold it, then you were kind of out of luck because it turned right back around. Next candle went back up. So how do you avoid that? You wait for a full candle body underneath the orange zone. For me, that's the breakout signal, is the full candle body open and close, daily or 4-hour. I don't think I'm going to get lower than the 4-hour looking for that, but a full candle body underneath 107.40 will be the real deal breakout. Otherwise, signals of reversal. You know, that's the other side of this, is we could get a large influx of buy orders that would be represented by a couple of different things. We could see a big blue candle, like what happened right here at this last attempt. We could see a big blue candle that is an engulfing candle or some evidence of a surge of buying orders. We could be looking for a smaller body candle with a long wick on the bottom. Those are indications of a sudden infusion of buy orders. We could use some other type of indicator like stochastic MACD or RSI to give us a clue that we're bottoming out and buying orders or buying momentum is shifting to go back up. That's another clue. We could use a volume indicator, which we'll talk about in the trade room later on today. Those are things that will tell us that it's going to turn around and go back up. So waiting for the signal. So the clear thing that we're trying to figure out is the where. Where is this going to happen? Orange, blue, pink, green, yellow, all the colored shaded areas I have on my charts are the where. So the next thing we need to figure out is when we're going to get into that trade. When are we going to buy it if it's going to be a reversal to go up, or when are we going to sell it if it's going to break out to go down? We'll talk more about that in the live trade room today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.